Welcome to a journey of hope and encouragement. Today we embark on a path that explores the profound and uplifting truth that the joy of the Lord is our strength, even in the midst of life's trials and challenges. I'm thrilled to share with you the profound truth that the joy of the Lord is our strength, even in the midst of life's trials and challenges. This joy is not just a fleeting emotion, but a deep-seated sense of peace and contentment that can sustain us through the toughest of times. Let's dive into understanding what we mean by the joy of the Lord. This joy is a gift from God, a divine assurance that transcends our circumstances and fills our hearts with hope and strength. This isn't just happiness that comes and goes with our circumstances. It's a lasting joy that remains steadfast, even when life throws its hardest challenges our way. It's a deep-seated sense of peace and contentment that roots itself in our relationship with God. This relationship is the foundation of our strength, providing us with the resilience to face any adversity. I've seen countless examples where this joy sustains people through the toughest of times. Whether it's through personal struggles, health issues, or other life challenges, the joy of the Lord has been a beacon of hope and strength. Remember what Nehemiah said in 8:10, "The joy of the Lord is your strength." This scripture reminds us that our true strength comes from the joy that God provides, a joy that is unwavering and eternal. This joy doesn't depend on what happens to us, but on our trust in God's everlasting goodness. It's a joy that is rooted in faith, a faith that assures us of God's constant presence and support. Now let's talk about finding strength in our weakest moments. It's in these moments of weakness that we often discover the true depth of God's strength and the power of His joy. I've met many individuals who've experienced God's strength in their weakness, manifesting resilience, perseverance, and triumph through His joy. Their stories are a testament to the transformative power of God's joy. The scripture reminds us in 2 Corinthians 12:9, "My grace is sufficient for thee, for my strength is made perfect in weakness." This verse highlights the sufficiency of God's grace and the perfection of His strength in our moments of weakness. Whenever you feel weak, lean on God. His strength is made perfect in our weakness, and His joy can uplift us even in the darkest times. He is our source of power and hope, always. In every situation, we can rely on His strength and find joy in His presence. Moving forward, how can we cultivate this joyful living daily? It's important to actively seek and nurture this joy in our everyday lives. Start with gratitude and thanksgiving. A heart filled with gratitude is a heart that is open to joy. Take time each day to reflect on the blessings in your life and give thanks to God for His goodness. Spend time in prayer, meditating on God's promises. Prayer is a powerful way to connect with God and to remind ourselves of His faithfulness and love. Surround yourself with a supportive community. Being part of a faith-based community can provide encouragement, support, and a sense of belonging. It's important to remember, choosing joy is a choice rooted deeply in faith. It's a conscious decision to trust in God's goodness and to find joy in His presence. As we conclude, let's summarize. In times of weakness, the joy of the Lord is our strength. This joy is a powerful force that can sustain us through any challenge. If you're facing challenges today, remember God's joy can sustain you. No matter what you're going through, His joy is available to you. Let His joy fill your heart, find strength in His presence. Allow His joy to be your anchor in every storm and your light in every darkness. Thank you for joining me on this journey of joy and strength. I hope that you have been encouraged and uplifted by the message of God's joy and strength. May the joy of the Lord be your anchor in every storm, your light in every darkness. God bless you abundantly. May His joy and strength be with you always, guiding you through every challenge and filling your heart with peace and contentment.